It's early morning, the best time to visit Samal. The ferry doesn't stop. Its schedule runs 24/7. And so we keep moving. We keep hoping. Despite whatever setbacks life throws at us. The road winds past markets, quiet neighborhoods.
Yes, building.
Enjoy your stay po.
Thank you so
Hope
much.
to see you again.
Life here moves to the pace of what the land and the sea choose to give. When the source begins to change, will it still provide?
Ken, you see that blue? You can walk over there.
Beyond the man-made shore, a narrow path slips into the mangroves. And there, leaning into the tide, stilted homes of wood and tin, fragile yet enduring. Because out here, paradise isn't curated. It belongs to those who still live with the sea. If survival means changing who you are, what part of survival do you keep? Along the coast, the Bajau live where land and sea blur. Once nomadic boat dwellers, they were unmatched in their ability to dive, staying beneath the waves longer than most could hold a single breath. The sea was not just livelihood, it was identity. But the world around them has changed. The tides they mastered are now uncertain.
He's selling pearls.
I see.
Is it pure? Pure yun? Pure yun? Pure.
The waters that sustain them grow crowded by industry, by tourism, by the waste of modern progress. The sea rewards not the timid, but the faithful. He swims alongside our boat, guiding us, as his ancestors once did. Modernity often leaves native peoples marginalized, their islands bought, their fishing grounds restricted, their way of life reduced to a footnote. Whilst we sit in a resort's cordoned off beach, safe, comfortable, man-made, Sally's world exists just beyond the rope. The border between leisure and survival is thinner than it seems. Sally risks the open water not because it is easy, but because the alternative is to fade away. In a world built on capitalism, where heritage is often commodified and communities like Boracay's are uprooted, The Bajau are forced to play the very game that threatens their existence. It's not romantic, it's not fair, but it is real. He represents not just his family, he represents a people whose world continues to shrink, a culture forced to adapt, to survive, to carve out meaning in a shoreline that no longer fully belongs to them. Hope is not passive, it is active, it is work, it is adaptation in the face of inevitability. Because here, along the edge of sea and sky, the Bajau know the only way forward is to change without losing themselves. He sells pearls to keep his family afloat. It looks like survival, but it is also something else. Adaptation. A quiet form of resilience. Sali has chosen not despair, but embrace. He bends with the tide without breaking. A pool, coconut trees, a place to breathe. But only if the coast stays healthy, the fish return, and travelers keep coming. Here, you realize life is good. Life has plenty to offer. In another world, paradise like this might be free. But what are the costs when man decides to be the gatekeeper? We let go for just a moment, like children again, soaking up the sunlight, the laughter, the salt on our skin. The sea carries us, careless and alive. The day feels endless. Fragile, ancient, quiet. A reminder that even in play, the sea holds its own truth. Is paradise still ours? Or are we only guests passing through what is already fading? No feast, no celebration. Just a table, a pause, and the company of family.
Not available today. And every day.
Even without food or drink, the moment is full. Laughter carries more weight than plates, and sometimes the truest nourishment is simply being together.
We used to stand by here.
Sounds good.
Yeah. This is an old mall.
Davao, once a landmark of abundance, now waiting for transformation.
So how's it then? Is it nostalgic?
Yeah.
Your old high school
Before in the middle, there has a fountain.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Battle of the Man. We used to play there.
I see. Would you perform there sometimes?
No, my friend.
Friends.
But I used to.
Provision changes shape. Sometimes it becomes something entirely new. For Sherilyn and Robert, this was the cool spot as teenagers. As children, they came with their mothers. Now, it holds nostalgia and a fragile reminder of time gone past.
Gigi, how are you?
Pictures.
How you been?
How you been?
I've
been
to London.
You've been very busy, huh?
I'm very busy. And pets for the pets because
Pets?
we adopted a shelter
Okay.
for the lost pets or no owners. So,
Without care, it would crumble. But people like Sherilyn keep it alive. Not with money, but with purpose. By giving the community a safe place to gather.
What are you guys doing? Coffee?
She's doing coffee, mine is mini donuts, but it's
Oh,
sold
you're
out
not together
already.
separate, is it?
Sir?
You guys are separate.
We're a team.
Oh, you're a team. Coffee's also sold out?
Yeah. No. She still has coffee.
She's got coffee. Okay.
sir, you choose.
Okay, in the Americano 16 ounce, how many shots?
2 shots.
Malls like this exist everywhere. Once proud, now fading. Some stand empty, abandoned. Victoria Plaza still clings to life. Though one day, ambition may decide its walls are worth more torn down than standing.
Which was the most popular one?
The chocolate supreme.
Chocolate Supreme.
Yes.
Did you make these yourself?
Yes.
Oh, you did? Oh, wow, okay. Thank you so much, Ate. Thank you.
Victoria Plaza doesn't need to be torn down. It can still provide without waste.
And of course, Saturday here until Friday, Saturday, 9 p.m.
Yet even here, the heart of a place beats with its people. As long as community endures, there is purpose in work, in livelihood, in lives that still find meaning in its corridors.
Can we get espresso here?
Yes,
Alright, good man.
then on here.
Where are the beans from?
From Brazil.
Brazil.
Yes,
Alright.
this is, Arabica.
Arabica.
Yes.
Caramel macchiato. Nice.
The young and the restless step out in search of provision,
What are you doing?
not only to survive, but to carry forward a legacy that refuses to die.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Like the bird that leaves its nest each morning, uncertain of what it will find, and returns each night with enough. Survival is not chance alone, but the quiet law of a world that rewards those who move. Provision flows not to those who wait, but to those who rise, those who go out, who strive, trusting that what is meant for them will always find its way home.
Kanina yung food court.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. Ching!
Thank you.
Night falls and the city exhales into places like this. Matina Town Square. Rough edges, warm lights. The smell of grilled meats and the echo of a song pulling people in. It is unpolished, but alive. The smoke of grills, the rhythm of glasses, and the warmth of people coming together.
Okay.
Buildings may age, malls may be abandoned, but as long as people share what they have, sustenance does not disappear. It moves in quiet ways, like the sea that still feeds the Bajau, like merchants who trade at dawn, like families who find enough to carry them through another day. And so Davao reminds us, what nourishes us is not only the meal itself, but the bond of community that forms around it. A place survives not through walls or towers, but through the rhythm of those who continue to eat, to sing, to work, to live. And perhaps that is what keeps a city alive. From waterfalls and beaches, we turn back to Davao's streets, to its markets, its chaos, its quiet corners, to the voices of its people, and the stories only they can tell. And through it all, one truth endures. Even when all seems lost, hope is the last light to go out.
Again, you have to delete. And then we should be ready.